I'm his stepmom. I'm literally the definition of a stepmom. I don't know what you're talking about. Come down to because he came home from the park that one time and said, you can't be calling that lady mom because she don't look nothing like you. So what's the real intention behind why you don't like me? It has to be like he's been voicing he's going to get a vasectomy. He's going to cheat on you. He's going to leave you. He's already set it up.
I don't know who Stephanie been feeling like lately, but she liable to get her ass whooped. She's no longer making the same type of money off of her TikTok nor her Facebook. And whatever is going on behind the scenes between Drew and the mother of his children is starting to get under Stephanie's skin even more than we thought. I seen a bit and piece of the live at the Reddit threads. Make sure y'all following the Reddit threads. If y'all not in the Reddit threads, look in my description box because you'll find the Reddit threads. But I seen a clip of her live where she was trying to basically go off on our leader. I said, see girl, Stephanie, you gonna dig yourself into a hole. When it's your turn, you are gonna be hoping and praying that people support you. But no, we're not. So what's up, my friends? And welcome back once again to the Just Casing brand. I'm your homegirl, I'm your tia, I'm your prima, I'm your cousin, I'm your friend, I'm whatever you need me to be down here at the Just Casing brand. If you're new to the neighborhood, welcome on into the community. What we like to do down here is to get into business that ain't got nothing to do with us, but people put it online. So when they put it online, we go and look at it, talk about it a little bit, and then we go on about our days. If that sounds like your vibe, please consider subscribing to the channel if you're already a member of the neighborhood. I appreciate you for coming by. I hope you had a good weekend. I know I did. I was with the love of my life. So I hope that you guys had a wonderful weekend as well. So let's get into this whole Resilient Jenkins, Stephanie Methanie Thompson update. Now we know the Cursed Eyes video got taken down because Stephanie was like, I can't believe you guys are telling the truth about my life. And if you want me to tell the truth, think about it. If you're a man dealing with a woman, raising her children, living in this shack of a shelter, having to deal with maggot food and a lot of screaming children all the time, and having to look at a woman who doesn't wash herself regularly and has a little odor when she walks past you, and then you get online and you see that there's a whole paper trail of her not letting go of her ex, who is a PDF, who is all up in the jail system, probably ain't gonna get out for what, another 10 to 15 years, and she's still married to this man. And while she's pressuring you to get married to her, she's still married to the person who's in jail and don't want to get a divorce from him. So as a man who wants to be the leader of a household, do you think you're gonna say, you know what, I really love this girl, I'm gonna wait it out with her? Are you gonna be like, they said what on this video? Now, you didn't tell me all this about dude. You only told me this about the dude. I bet that's why she got that video taken down, because she didn't like the fact that Drew was finding out more information about her that she has not said herself. And that's a shame, right? Because it's like, you sit up here, you want to try to tell us that you and him are so close, but look at y'all. We know that one of the children have their first pair of shoes at 1.5. Don't know why that took so long. It's a little weird, especially with the seasons about to start getting cold. I don't know why the kid would have these moccasins as opposed to some tennis shoes. I've been done said they need to go ahead, take some money, go down to like Shoe Carnival or DSW or somewhere where they sell shoes like 2 for $75 or something, and get these kids some actual tennis shoes or some boots to last them through the winter time. We know these kids cannot keep on running around in no damn Crocs and socks. But since we haven't done this in a long time, I figured let's go to her page and get into our interpretive reading. I can't wait to get my eyes checked next month. The constant tired look is not it. TMI for some, but I deal with dry, itchy eyes and have been for a while now. It's definitely something I got from my mother. I remember her dealing with it quite a bit. Most of the time my eyes are dry, but then I also deal with them overproducing tears just randomly. Like I'll be just talking to my kids or Drew and my eyes start watering. I'm honestly making this post to see if others experience anything similar. Maybe you know what, I can tell the eye doctor girl a little more direct support. Mind you, I spend way too many hours on my phone daily, and I don't think that helps. Laughy face. But anyways, y'all, I really appreciate any experience thoughts y'all might have on the topic. Much love. Good night. Z. Meth head. Don't you get how methed up that is to assume of someone? Her status. Throw your dirt words right back at you, laughy face. Just so y'all aware, I could give a fuck who says what about my white tongue. Tongue emoji, laughy face. I'm open about the fact that I garden regularly. Hold up now. She just don't brush her teeth right. I'm really not thrown by people bringing down my looks. I think it's weak energy, especially for a full-grown adult.
Somewhere, I forgot to be grateful. I have into so much of the negativity and push myself to satisfy the timing of others. I know we will move on to better, but it will be God's timing and God's guidance that gets us there. Hashtag hotel life, hashtag family life, hashtag mom life, hashtag evening vibes.
I had another seizure yesterday, so I've down all day yesterday. I'm pretty sore today and really hungry. I'll give more of an update when I'm feeling better. Getting back to cleaning after my seizure. I was down for about 5 days. I couldn't stand up straight or move around much. Unfortunately, I had to miss about 5 days of work since I couldn't get around and was too weak. I appreciate all of the support through this. Steph said this one was bad. How the fuck was she know? I don't remember anything except that it was a different time and I was really tired, sore, and disoriented. I went back to work Tuesday. Store is messed up, but whatever, it's good to be back and making money. Haven't been playing much these past couple of weeks. I try to play a bit because it's my way of relaxing, but have been putting it aside to make as much money as possible.
Hey everybody, I know it's been a while since I've done a video. I've been pretty busy and recovering from my seizure. This is an app that I found when I was picking up an order from Sizzle Pie. I asked them what they do with their pizzas at the end of the night, and this is where they told me about this app. This is an app that at the end of the day or throughout the day, these places will mark down or discount certain food items, and instead of throwing them away, they can sell them to the public. All right guys, on my way to stop number 1 of this amazing new app that we discovered. This app is called Too Good To Go, and picking it from one of Stephanie's favorite places, New Cascadia Bakery. Too Good To Go. Oat muffins, it looks like. This place I'm picking from is second on the stop list, Nate's Oatmeal Cookies. Alright, picked up her Too Good To Go order. Also got her a surprise triple chocolate chunk cookie, and they tossed in an $8 free bag of little cookie bites. All right, that's the Too Good To Go from New Cascadia. From New Cascadia. And Nate's Oatmeal Cookies. This is from the Too Good To Go. That's from the Too Good To Go.
Damn, babe. There's so many. They look so good. What?
Bites.
Dang. Thanks, baby. It's so good.
And as you can see, there is nothing wrong with Drew. In my opinion, I think he fakes these seizures in order to take off from work. However, he has to stop doing that because you need a doctor's excuse in order to have those days excused at any job. And I know he ain't got that because ain't no doctor signing off on a 5-day hospital stay that he did not do because he was in the motel right along with Stephanie. And Stephanie is a sad excuse of a woman. She's allowing a man give her leftover food and make it a big deal as if he just gave her a Mercedes, a new house, and has a bank account full of money so that they don't have to struggle anymore. He's doing none of that. She accepts the bare minimum from anybody, and that's why she'll always receive that. But then she wants to attack everybody for pointing out the obvious and not supporting her bad decision-making skills. And if Drew really loved his family, really cared about their well-being, really was a selfless man who would put his family before him, he would have been done got them out of this situation. He's comfortable. He's actually sitting back, relaxing. When I went up and down his TikTok, oh, he's like, I love this little life of mine. I love being in this family. Oh, this is so fun. Because Stephanie doesn't require anything from him. And he knows if he got with a real woman, a grown woman, a smart woman, a woman who knew how to take care of business, none of this shit would fly. Hell, he wouldn't even qualify for her. Drew has the most convenient seizures I have ever seen in my life. I truly feel like he just wanted to get some time off work. This video is like the day after Drew's seizure a couple weeks ago. The kids really like meat, cheese, and cracker combo for lunches. So you might see that. So you may see that one a few times. Damn, girl, they don't even like your sandwiches. They said, give us the basic shit. Don't even try to make us nothing fancy. All that slop you put together for dinner is hard enough on us. Please just give us whatever comes out of the box, whatever comes out the freezer section, whatever is already processed foods. And all you got to do is take a couple of minutes and heat up. Do not give us nothing that you make from scratch. Please. I understand that, kiddos.
Recording a lot. I've been recording like more than I can edit, obviously, because I'm a few weeks behind on my posting. And this is like one of the lunches from, I think, 2 weeks ago. as well as I just made oatmeal for breakfast for the kids. So yeah, that's in this video as well. And I know, junk food, processed food. But you know what? Here's the thing. My kids will come home and tell me, like, their friends shared this and, like, they had this at school. And I'm like, that.
Look at this ugly ass beanhead nigga coming in the frame. Why is his head misshaped? It looks like he should be rolled over in his own damn sleep to shape his head out right. Why is the top of his head flat? Do he be doing headstands? Is he some type of yogi and we don't know about it? I bet this motherfucker could do a twerk in a headstand on the flat top of his damn head. Look at that. That is just a perfect, just downward slope. And this is who she want to have babies by. But I will say, they do got the head of their damn daddy. Look at that big bowling ball head ass man. Oh my goodness. She just, why is this always the frame? Is she younger than us? I know a lot of us are like 35. I know we got some people who are younger in the community than us, but she only 30, boy. God, dog, girl.
That is some processed crap. The thing is, when your kids reach a certain age, they're going to be getting that stuff. They're going to get their hands on whatever the fuck they want anyways. I mean, I was that kid too, yo. Oh my gosh, I'm sure you're going to take that to an extreme, but I'm talking about like they have Takis and processed crap like that. Anyway.
I was that kid too, yeah. You know, I was that kid who used to eat ramen and pho and be like, I don't give a pho.
For this lunch, I made them like a cheese meat.
Damn, why he all up in her ear? Look.
That. Anyways, for this lunch, I made...
Oh, maybe he changing out something. I'm like, damn, why he... Looking like a fucking bird.
Them like a cheese meat and cracker situation, and they had these little like coffee cake things, the crumble cake. I don't know. They look delicious, and the kids asked for one of them in their lunches, so you know I was gonna add it. I bought this like fat pack of food prep containers that I've been really loving using for the lunches, and
Tupperware. These food prep containers that came all the way from Japanese, and like they're really limited, but they're only for people like us. So I found these food prep containers, Tupperware.
And I bought those little like viral snack containers that I also really like, but they do break pretty easy. I think I've had like 3 or 4 of them break on me already.
If you don't take your ass to the Dollar Tree, I mean, it ain't the Dollar Tree no more. You know, it's the $1.25 and 50-cent tree sometimes. But if you don't go up there and buy you a couple of sturdy containers for the kiddos to go to school in, and they have some cool ones. Why can't the kids have a cool lunchbox? You know what I'm saying? I don't know about y'all, but I was the type of mama, I was going to buy a backpack that Quinn really liked, and then I would buy him a lunch bag that he really liked. A little sandwich box, a little snack box, and it would be different characters or whatever he wanted. And that was like cool because, you know, you want to have the cool lunch. Why can't she get that for her kids? You know what I'm saying? The way that I would sacrifice whatever I had going on so that my kids could look presentable, still fit in, especially if we were living in a shelter. Stephanie keep on wanting to sit up here and lie and say, oh, we're paying $750 a week for this place. Oh, we're paying for this place. This is still a shelter. This place is set to be demolished come next year, in the first quarter of next year. Don't know what she is going to do after this, but this is not no place that she could really make a life off of. People try and recommend places that she could go to, other options like maybe buy a trailer park home or go to this apartment. It might be a 2-bedroom and it might not be the prettiest, but at least they have a roof over their heads. And Stephanie always got an excuse as to why she can't move to these places. Oh, people are going to know where we live at. Oh, why would I want to live at a trailer? Oh, why would I want to do this? Okay, so you just don't want no help. You want to keep your kids in this type of instability in order to stay with a man? He's not that important. And if it came down to him or her, he would pick himself. He wouldn't even stay with her for the kids. And even his kids, he wouldn't stay with her for.
It's a no biggie. We keep moving on. It's good. But yeah, I've been really enjoying making these lunches for the kids lately, and I really be trying to make them as healthy options as I can. But also, like I said, they're kind of like reaching this preteen level of eating where they
No, they're not.
just want to snack like crazy, and they be asking for stuff. I'm not the type of mom to just be like, no, you can't have Lucky Charms. No, you can't have this. Like, you know, they're going to get their hands on that. Like, as soon as they reach adulthood or some shit, it's like, why am I going to restrict this shit that they're asking for? That just feels, yeah, I don't do that. I don't do that as a parent, okay? We definitely have our rules about like moderation, and you have to eat your meals in between these snacks and then good portion of meals. And I'm a big believer on making sure that those are like well-rounded meals with a starch, a protein, a vegetable, and a fruit. I appreciate if you watch it and watch all the way.
She be saying stuff like we're supposed to be like, wow, Steph, what a great mom.
So you don't also find it wild that it seems like in this world you have enough money you can literally get away with whatever the fuck? And I'm talking about people who have like that status that do the same thing that us regular ass civilians do. Okay, for example, you wouldn't be up in Cardi's freaking business because the videos she posts being like, well, you surely must be the type of mom who's gonna exploit her daughters because you like to be provocative. Or even better yet, are you all up in Beyonce's crap when she literally does have her daughters dancing on the stage?
Hey, stinky pants, shut the fuck up. You ain't comparable to none of them. Nobody that she is naming can she sit up here and really hold weight next to. You know why? Because Stephanie, your ass don't work half as hard. Girl, you don't even work a pound as hard as they work, girl. Okay, you ain't even in your kid's life as productively as they are, and they're celebrities who are always on the road, and they still figure out a way to make a way for their children. Girl, you can't hold a candle to them because you continuously pick horrible people to be the father of your children, girl. That's why it doesn't work the same way for you. You can't compare that. Girl, you can't compare yourself to them because they would never stay with a man who allows them to stay in a homeless shelter and pay $7.50 a goddamn week in order to stay there. No, girl, you can't compare yourself to somebody like that. See, they have the type of fathers, like fathers for their children who, if they were to be gone tomorrow, they would still be well taken care of because their fathers know how to go to work. They know how to get busy. Yeah, we can't stand Offset. Of course he cheats. We can't stand Jay-Z either. Of course, he get on our nerves too. But I bet one thing, they gonna be down at the job. And if they ain't at the job, they in the streets. And the streets is still sometimes a job for some people, but it comes full circle. So you can't compare y'all. Hell no. She need to compare herself to a street urchin.
Bunch of people who are going to come at me like, don't you mess with my girl Beyonce. Girl, Beyonce doesn't give a fuck about either of us. And that's exactly my point, is that if you're...
She definitely wouldn't care about you. I can guarantee that. If she knew what you was up to, she'd be like, girl, I do not make music for you.
Up there with the status, you have all this money and you can appear that you have a good life, good housing, whatever the fuck the situation is. Suddenly you're off limits to judgment. Like, what the fuck is that? Do you not realize that a lot of these people started out the same as either of us? Like, come on. And that's just me saying that you really think that I'm just going to sit...
No way they go through all this food. I bet a lot of this food goes bad because she probably overbuys food and she don't know what she's doing.
...here and cower because my life doesn't look the idealistic way that you think it should look. The fuck I'm not. That is not me. I will continue to post and do my life and do what the fuck I'm doing because I know I'm not doing anything wrong, and y'all caseworkers can show up as many times as you want. Might as well be my fucking besties at this point. Just come on in, enjoy some homemade food, some laughter, enjoy a family who's just doing the best they can.
So CPS be down at your house, girl?
I'm gonna make a little comedic video to freaking bark back at that one. Where's the cat? Y'all are so crazy. My daughter makes cat sounds all the time just because she likes to play pretend cat. And she done that well before you lost the cat. So before you go being like, oh, that's because she misses the cat. So well, duh, she misses him. Duh. But that's not why she do that. She's always been like that. And y'all literally had animal control show up to our fucking door to check if we had a cat because my daughter plays pretend in the background. That's the extent of y'all's fucking nosy craziness. That shit's hilarious to me. We're standing outside just smoking and this... Like, what are you working out that much for as an animal control guy? Anyways, it just cracked me up. These two beefy officers started walking towards me and Drew, and we're like, we know what you're coming for. We keep our door open. We just stand here, wait till you come all the way down to our door. And they're like, do you know why we're here? And I'm like, I got a feeling. He's literally laughing while he's talking to us. He's like, these comments, these people are ridiculous, and we have to be here and check. And I get it. It's their job. Still make me laugh. I'm not about to get this clean, and I'm not about to scrub it, so it can stay in here. Dishes in the tub, yeah, not ideal, but there was a time I was doing all of our laundry in the tub. I don't even know if I actually shared those videos because when I was recording it, I was like way too mentally fragile about everybody's opinions on us to even post it. But like there was a good, I don't know, 3-4 month period in the apartment that was like the only way I had to do laundry was with the tub, and it was. I did it. It was exhausting, but I did it.
I just want to make sure we're all seeing what's happening here. Stephanie is sitting up in this dirty ass motel bathtub, washing dishes in the same place that her man, all of their children home go in there and shower, get dirt off of their bodies, probably even piss in the tub if the toilet's not available, all of that. And you put your dishes in there. Then she's complaining to us about how hard it was to wash laundry in the tub, trying to be like, it was worse for me. I've had worser days, so this is okay because it's not as worse as before. When we were in the apartment. If that wasn't sign number 1 for her, shit, the way I would have ran up out of there if I told my man it's hard for me to do laundry because we don't have a laundry service close by, or I have to do laundry in the bathtub, and he didn't think to himself, let me figure out how to get a washer and dryer in this mug, or let me take all the clothes and go and wash them because I'm your partner. We have this family together. Let me make sure I'm doing my part so you're not on your hands and knees doing this type of shit in order for us to keep a clean house. And she wants us to believe that this man loves her, that this is what God has for her.
I'm just saying, I look at my life and I feel like, yeah, there's a lot of things that I could change. I want changed, and I'm not going to keep explaining myself because y'all will be like, but you're not. Okay, well, that's for me to decide because it's my work and my life that I have to fix, not your life. So, anyways, that's what that is. Like, if you actually like follow my support group and things where I share like what I've been reading and looking into and stuff like that, I'm just not explaining myself like that anymore.
That's what we want to hear about. You want to get your viewership back up. Tell us about that visit. Why they come down there? What they say on the paperwork? Who reported you? Do you want to tell us who reported you? Was it somebody off the internet? Was it somebody down at the school? You think it was a neighbor? Was it a teacher? Girl, see, this is what you need to be going live telling us about. CPS made a visit and this is why. And this is what I told them. This is what happened. So we can be like, ooh, girl.
Ain't got nothing to freaking hide. That's why I keep posting, yo. I'm not an idiot. Bye-bye now.
You are an idiot.
Oh, yeah, and if you're curious, this was the savings. It was very satisfying to watch the numbers drop before we paid. For all the snarky Karens, yes, it is EBT, but wouldn't you rather your tax?
I knew it was EBT. I said she got way too much food. You know, she been lying for quite a while talking about, no, this is all off of our money. We don't get benefits anymore. We're paying for everything, yeah. We're freaking paying for everything, yeah. Yeah, we knew it was EBT, bitch.
Hi. What?
Okay, I'm just gonna mute this. It's so weird how she tries to act like thuggish. Yo, what the fuck is going on over there, miss? I don't know why Stephanie tries to be so African-American Negro when her man tries not to be so African-American Negro. So you would think she would stop it, but maybe that makes her feel tough.
It's been another evening with me and my fellow foodies. First, I gotta clean this place up, but this time I was feeling just rocking my headphones and zoning out, getting this done. They judge me, but what I'm listening to while I get stuff done is some true crime. Right now I'm listening to some Bailey Syrian. Now look while it lasts, because it's not gonna last long. It'll be messed up as soon as I'm done making dinner. After I got this little area cleaned up, we call this our kitchen area, I went ahead and made the kids lunches for the next day. I went with this like pizza lunchable kind of ordeal.
Damn.
Honestly, they all loved it. They asked me to make it on repeat, so it's definitely something I will be making
They said, please. Give us anything except your fucking cooking. Thank you.
again for their lunches. And then I went ahead and started dinner. While dinner was cooking, I went ahead and cleaned this like main area of the room.
Oh my gosh.
I've been
That child was sitting up there like she was about to perform a spell.
really trying to do like no waste, so I added leftovers to what I was making with the chicken. I made 2 different kinds of chicken. One of them I added barbecue sauce to, and then I just left the one just seasoned. Slightly overseasoned zucchini, but I was pretty much the only one who was going to eat them, and I kind of like them overseasoned.
If you overseason zucchini, that means it's salty as hell. Your heart get to racing. Your throat get to closing up. Oh, shit.
Seasoned anyways, so it works out for me. And then we made some mac and cheese as well, and this was vegan mac and cheese.
Oh, So okay, I see what she did here. She was like, I'm about to make some shit from scratch. She made some elbow noodles, okay? Threw some cheese on top of it with a splice of butter. This is some shit I used to mess around and make when I was in my early 20s, still learning how to make it the right way. And she was like, okay, it's gonna work. Now we're gonna call it vegan. No, girl, this is throwaway.
Cheese until I added some cheese to it. And that rice you saw with the carrots is some of the leftover Sri Lankan food that we had. I don't know if y'all can hear that like tapping in the background, but that's my son. He likes to rhythmically tap on the table. Speaking of my little cutie, this is his sweet way.
Why does she keep on acting like her kid knows how to communicate without using words? Just teach them words. And I do understand that there are children who are nonverbal. Her ass just ain't teaching her kids. So that does not apply here. She gives her kids all of these ailments that they really don't got because she never took them to the doctor. Oh, but she'll make sure Drew gets to the doctor with his fake ass seizures. She'll make sure her swollen-eyed ass goes to the eye doctor to try to figure out why her face looks so fucking raggedy to only be 30 years old, knowing good and well it's because that man is stressing her out. But she won't take her kids to get their eyes checked to figure out what's going on with them, to make sure they're up to date on whatever. Hell, even taking them girls to therapy. And she wants her son is over there communicating with her through sounds. Girl, you don't even teach him how to say nothing.
Way of telling us he loves us. He does try to mimic the words, but he's not quite there yet. I don't think I've ever smelled a pineapple so funky. Definitely not making sense.
Yes, you have. You been in the bathroom with yourself. Yes, you have. You done took your panties down and be like, ooh. Yes, you have. You done been in the shower by yourself and been like, is it me or is it onions in this motherfucker?
Better out of this one. Like, as I was cutting into it, it started to make the room
And she still go eat it.
smell funky. Yeah, and I still tried it because I just don't like to waste shit. Catch me still saving. No, the kids will not.
We could tell by your relationship status.
She's a bad man, a gemma. Just as fine as she can be.
Look at me. I don't care about how my body looks. Like, I am totally comfortable with it. Too bad you guys aren't comfortable with my body because I love my body. So, you know, screw you guys. If you don't like my body, look at my stomach. You think I give a hoot? I don't give a hoot. I I mean, who freaking cares? I'm actually sexy, man. I mean, look at how I move my body. And you guys, I don't know what the fuck to do with my tongue, but you know, the reason why she did this video is because she is feeling very uncomfortable with her body and she doesn't know how to accept her body or improve it and change it. That's why she's outside doing them crackhead exercises. She looks in the mirror and she thinks to herself, was this really all worth it? Having all these kids by a man who I have to really be stressed out with every single day. We living in this fucking shack. At one point, we at least had an apartment and I sacrificed my body for this, for where we're living at, for what we going through. But let me come online and act like I don't care so that other people can say, yeah, girl, me too. Girl power. I feel the same way because sometimes it's worth the sacrifice to have a child with a good man who's giving you what you need. You're giving him what he needs. You guys are in this team environment and you feel like you could really conquer life together no matter what. That's different giving that type of man children versus a man who you sacrifice your body for and he's still sitting down doing the same shit that he was doing 2.5 years ago. And life is just getting harder. And while you try to act oblivious to the situation and what's going on, you ain't no damn fool. Your mama ain't raised no dummy. You see exactly what this dude is putting you through. But you're like, damn, and here we are. Let me act like I ain't seeing it so that I'm still happy. Let me come online and say, I don't care what the haters say about my body. I am comfortable and I love it. It's okay if you don't, girl, because you're already going through it. Now, it'd be better for you to come online and tell us the truth about how you really feel about yourself and your situation. We would still want to see a change in order to still support you, but at least you would have some sort of support.
Okay, so I made a comment earlier that I just kind of wanted to elaborate on a little bit because I feel like it did come off a little harsh.
Yeah.
Also, when I say stuff, if in the comment section you're reading it and you don't feel like it applies to you, then it doesn't apply to you. If the shoe fits, wear it. Because when I'm talking snarky, it's because you sent that snarky energy first. I'm never going to be the one to throw the energy first. It usually comes at me first. And I feel like I'm saying first a lot. What I'm getting at here is...
Them teeth are rough, huh? She got to start using stuff with fluoride. I mean, just stop using the organic shit.
When we do make it past this fucking hurdle, and we will, I know that we will. I said we won't have a community to look back and think. If we were receiving as much positive engagement as we do negative engagement, we could have so many more doors open up for us that don't...
It's our fault, y'all. Did y'all know that? It is our fault.
Open because of that. No brand deal wants to be tied to a creator...
Who's a lizard.
Content creator that has as much negative engagement as I do. At least I'm not seeing any.
Sorry to break it to you, tits. Even if you were a famous celebrity like Beyonce and them, you would still have to have some sort of a clean image. How has she not realized this yet? That's what people like to work with because positivity is always going to outweigh negativity. You cannot play in the world of, I don't care about negative comments. Actually, I'm going to feed into it. I don't give a frick. No, you want to have a positive community. You want to have people looking at you in a positive light because that is what influences people when you want to be an influencer. If you guys were more supportive, if you guys were more positive, it's not up to us to be positive in your world. In the real world, and this is why I get mad about people like her too. In the real world, who was sitting up here every single morning coming and giving us a whole bunch of positive motivation in our rooms? Nobody. Text us every single day and is like, hey, just remember to be positive. You're amazing. I love you. I'm proud of you. You're smart. You're intelligent. You could conquer the world. Who would send us messages like that every single day? You have to put one foot in front of the other and make a change in your life and make your life a better thing. You have to have the mindset and your partner has to have the mindset of we're going to make a change for our family. And we don't care who has an opinion on what we're doing here because it's up to us to make this household a positive household. It ain't up to us. Now you come on here because you want to make money off of us looking at you. And if you want us to look at you in a positive light, bitch, be positive.
And as well as like no other content creators that, you know, we could collab together and maybe push content for each other. No one wants to be doing that with me. So
no.
And I'm not saying like pity me. I'm just saying I don't know how it's expected of me to continuously thank a community of haters. I am incredibly grateful for the people who are supportive, who I'm trying to build relationships with. And you could see, I feel like you guys should see that I'm trying to do that because you maybe not see it, but I DM like easily 100 people a day. And then I go into this, I try to engage in the support group. I try to engage in my comments. I do what I can, but I am.
So why doesn't she just work with the people who support her?
One human. I am incredibly grateful for the community of people that we are building. But as far as the people who just negatively engage in our comments, I don't think I have anything to thank you for.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I'm
Wowzers.
getting at.
Wow.
Also, if you made it this far, there's so many more things going on in the world, bro. There's so many more things going on in the world that deserve attention. So the other day I took a little trip down memory lane and I kind of like watched some of my older videos and I found it kind of interesting that it seemed like my voiceovers just kind of came a little more natural when I thought nobody was going to watch my fucking videos. I'm going to call it my little social experiment, but I found it interesting because when I didn't think anyone was going to say anything about my videos, or I was making some breakfast, trying to, what it's like to clean up the stuff in the fridge, like using, they'll have those like thermos. Yeah, those are in storage right now. We just haven't made it back to the store. Yeah, whatever. And I'm back to acting like an idiot on the lawn. See, I figured since most of my neighbors have already pointed out that they know us on TikTok, why the fuck not? Honestly, I'm just playing. I could give a fuck who's watching me. It wasn't even about that before.
Bitch. Ew, with bare hands. And slides. Them toes hanging on for dear life. Why is
So honestly, most mornings I'm not able to do this because I can't seem to get more than just like something to eat without my youngest waking up and sometimes my toddler as well. But this morning it was just my toddler and I was like, you know what? Let's do it. I have the energy. I finally feel like I've put some weight on. So I don't feel like I'm going to just deprive my body by...
I thought she was about to take out some resistance bands, some little weights like I got, a yoga mat, anything. She about to just run laps and count.
This, it feels like it's going to be like what my body...
And pick up trash.
needs. So get the fuck up, lady, and get your body moving. And like I mentioned, my toddler likes to sit in the car. I didn't like strap him into the car seat. I knew he was literally just going to chill with that blanket on him.
So I guess the kid is like, listen, mother, inside of my mind, I want you to take a deep dive and see what I like to do. I actually like to sit in the car. Now I don't speak, but you can catch the waves, can you? Girl, how you know he want to sit in the car with no shoes on and a blanket because it's that cold? So you can't even turn on the car and keep the heat running because Drew said, hell no. Don't you waste my good gas on warming up that kid. And why is the kid in the car? Why don't y'all just sit inside? Why don't you figure out some exercises to do inside in a small little space so that you could keep an eye on all of you?
He wasn't going to be doing much other than just like watching me act like a freaking idiot on the lawn, like I said. And also, he's really not used to being up this early, so he was calm, he was just chilling, he just...
How the hell would you know the kids are late to school? Who would be spreading that information? You feel me? They're stupid. Never... Not when I bring them, they ain't late. Maybe when Drew does, because they be saying that shit too. Daddy... How do we pay rent? With a card. How do you do it? When are you fixing your credit to move? Oh, today. I'm gonna do that right now. Yeah. That's how I'm gonna start answering to all y'all who just... You come at me like I'm the one who lacks education. Do you not know how rebuilding credit works? Sometimes I'm like, why is it a bad thing to show up and be that kid that was late to school? Because if you're... Especially if you have like a cool snack or something, you're like... Yo, my parents let me sleep a little bit. You guys is already here for a couple, you know.
Yes, let's encourage failure.
I'm just playing. I'm playing. It's the ones that'll be like, I'm just curious and I'm not judgmental, but I'm wondering, like you ain't about to go share. People told me that too, like, oh, do you realize that a lot of people that you DM will go and share your messages? I'm not afraid of my own words.
She has a very bad attitude.
I'm not afraid of my own words.
Oh my goodness.
Again, what has come into him. That's how I feel about people who cheat on someone. Like, as much as we've gone through together, if that really was the case,
you'd stay.
I wish the worst on you. I'm sorry, I do.
Nails by Arlita is up in this mug, okay? If Drew was to cheat on Stephanie, she would stay and she would make all these excuses. And of course, if it ever got out to the general public, she would tell us to mind our business and we don't understand how it is to have a family.
Prettier? That's a stretch. That's a stretch.
The pinky. Get on her. Get on her.
Well, the kids just had some some oatmeal and some fruit. I packed them tuna and pita, that's what I meant to say. Some carrots, some grapes, and a couple of Aussie bites. You guys ever had these things? These are delicious.
These comments are going
Excuse me,
on.
sorry.
Arlita got her spooked.
You have
She
to try
saw
them. They're
her.
delicious. I get them. You have to try them. They're delicious. I get them from grocery. Good morning. I'm just gonna like take the time to stretch a little bit. You feel me?
No, we don't. Aging like milk.
Aging the milk. Are you calling me milk?
Yes, meaning you age very fast for you to only be 30. You look horrible.
I don't hate it. Why am I covering? Oh, because I was tired of people talking about her cross-eye. Like, yo, rude as crap. Making up stuff about that child's condition when you literally don't know what you're talking about, and then you just assume it's messed
Let's talk about the bruise on the baby face. Your daughter should not share a room with your partner. Ooh.
up, so you don't get access.
Did you get your food stamps back? She fell, and you know it. Miss Jeremiah Thompson.
This is Stephanie Resilient Jenkins' first husband. In 2019, he was convicted of the most gruesome crimes, all while staying in Stephanie's house and living together under the same roof. It started with him sexually assaulting his own mother and sexually assaulting a victim under 14. Remind you, this was while living with Stephanie and Stephanie's children, so he was violating his sex offender restrictions. In 2021, he was sentenced to 30 years for the 2019 charges. She moved in with Drew in 2022 and was still married to this predator.
She was with her husband. Okay. And because he's a registered bad guy, we all thought he was grooming. But we finally got a CPS worker to go there. And I was in California making these calls up to Washington. And of course they're asking me, how do you know this? How do you know what's going on? And I said, look, I know what's going on. I've been there a couple times and I'm telling you, this is what's happening. So the CPS worker went and she found enough proof that she told Stephanie, you either pack yourself up and leave, or we are going to take the kids into custody.
Are you jealous of Des?
I don't know about y'all, but like for me, when I have a song stuck in my head, since I've just been like a music head since I was so young, it really feels like it's just playing. I can hear that shit.
Okay.
This fly, I'm about to take it out. They're too fast though. She wishes I was scared of her. She freaking wishes. I got the paperwork, y'all.
Okay.
To do it again.
You are.
We only got, I don't mind answering questions like this. Like, we had our food stamps reduced. We still have some of it, but a literal fraction of it. Thank you, girl. I appreciate that.
And peeks out the window. Clock it.
You can't resist. Yeah, I can avoid your lives because, girl, I don't care. But you can't resist. Go ahead, show the fuck back up like you already did.
We got action.
But how about one-on-one instead of two? Set it up. One instead of two. Set it up. Can't seem to sit down and act like an adult and talk to me. Because here's my thing with you, girl. As if you're just such a good mom. You've had your child in your life. You are. You have evidence that you've been a good mom. So why stand there and defend a mom who deliberately was not in the picture? So much so that you're going to put someone down that has nothing to do with you.
So Stephanie really wants people to support her fight to take away this mother's child as if she is the best mom in the world. Girl, are you crazy? You literally were having your kids in a grooming situation and you wouldn't have left your ex if CPS did not intervene. Bitch, what?
What's it come down to? Because he came home from that park that one time and said, you can't be calling that lady mama because she don't look nothing like you. So what's the real intention behind why you don't like me? That's what
Because you're not the mother. So that's fair. You cannot get the title of mother for children that you did not birth unless you go about it, of course, adopting children or stepping in when another person does not pick up their responsibilities. But Stephanie, you've done neither one. You just came into a man's life who was already on. And now you wanting to make a real impression upon him by showing him that you're the better candidate. Look at me, I'm a better mom. Look at me, I'm a better girlfriend. Look at me, I'm more understanding. I'll accept this. I'll be here for you. You being a jellyback for that man is not making you into a better woman in his eyes. All he's seeing is, you know what, I can get away with what I want to over here because men respect women who have standards. And I'm not saying you got to be mean to a man or be hard on him or abuse him or be like, oh, I'm about to trick you out your money. You ain't got to be like that. But you do have to be like, I'm not going to be with somebody somebody who doesn't provide for their kids. Because what makes me think he is going to be a long-term provider for me and mine? And they respect that. They'll come up to that. But if you're not giving them nothing to come up to, girl, you're the dirt beneath their feet.
I gotta know. Like I said, I have a lot I could be saying, but I just don't feel like it's worth it. I feel like eventually it'll have to come out, because if you're gonna spread lies daily, that's fine. But I'm gonna make sure I'm working on what I gotta do for my life and my family, and I don't care about y'all's freaking drama. I don't care.
You are jealous that they are actually beautiful black women.
She has not proven to me not one time that she's gonna be decent about her energy that she brings. Therefore, I'm not going to lecture said to her. You want to talk?
Whenever she gets to play with her hair and stuff, that's when she's nervous and she don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying?
With some decent energy, we can have a full-on conversation. We can talk for hours. That's fine.
Oh,
If you want to keep bringing all that energy, I got nothing to say.
you're scared.
Hey, baby. Baby, you know what the deodorant is?
You had it last.
That doesn't mean anything.
They wear deodorant together? Do they also use the same body wash? They must also wear the same type of boxers. So if she has her period and she overbleeds, do he just put them on as long as they clean? He could still see the stain, but he don't give a fuck because they wear matching every goddamn thing. Ugh.
Keep track of the
Ask
things.
me for it. I told you yours. Like, you took it, you use it. Don't know where it is.
What about my headphones?
I have those things.
Okay, I knew it.
Boy, she is.
That's real
Oh
dumb.
my gosh, you're saying hello to me. You're talking to me. Ah, like, damn, you get this excited just because your man yells at you about not knowing where some damn deodorant is. Whew.
No, there's like certain things that I just know I'll set down and I won't remember where I put it. So I just hand it to him because he's gonna keep track of it. And there'll be times I'm just like, oh man, I can't find this. And he's like, this?
That's her way of making her remedial ass boyfriend feel like he's important and he's doing something. Hey, babe, can you hold on to the keys? Oh my goodness, where are the keys, babe? You've got them. Hey, babe, can you put the deodorant up like a big boy inside of the bathroom? Oh my goodness, where's the deodorant? Where you put it last time, bud? Thank you, babe, for being such a good leader. Yeah, that's a little pat on the back. I see what you're doing. Yeah, you do this with puppies, toddlers. Yeah, that's what you do.
No, I'm not sweating. I'm freaking put a little too much oil in my hair. It's a little bit greasy.
You are greasy. You stink. Ugh. Back up.
No.
They said, add our leader.
I'm not scared of nobody.
Yeah, you are. Talk your shit face to face, girl.
I'm irritated. I'm done with it. Do you understand that literally the first time I posted a picture of me and my kids playing with Drew, she was in my comments. We were together for like 5 or 6 months, and she was in my comments saying, you're nasty, this, that, and the third, and like, he shouldn't even love your kids because he don't give a crap about mine, and like, why can't he?
I guarantee she did not say it like that. She was probably like, it's funny how he's playing daddy over there, but he act like he can't take care of his kids over here. Stephanie interpreted that as, oh yeah, she's jealous of me because I'm the one who got the good version of you and she's the one who did not. I'm the one who got the father and the husband and the leader and the provider of you, and she did not. And Drew high ass is like, yeah, babe, that's my guts. That's exactly what I was thinking too. Like she said that and I said yeah. So this is what really happened.
He have other bonds. It's giving very much he couldn't do it right with me. He shouldn't have it right with anybody else.
Girl, please. Are
it's
you
not
dumb?
about your kid at this point because you just pick fights about everything that has not shit to do about the kid anymore.
It's all about her child.
And I
You're
understand
weird.
if
Very true.
it was about like, hey, I'm just trying to call him out on not being there for this kid and the child. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're not supposed to be. That's why it's jacked up that Desiraye goes the route of having Arlita talk for her.
Oh.
And it's like, it's not happening. You're still breaking the order by doing that.
You're a nobody. You don't get to say shit because you ain't nobody. But you talk bad about her online. She should be able to defend herself online, confront you, scared.
Drew just went out to go. I think he's cleaning the car out. That damn door open. It's freezing.
Her energy isn't irrelevant, but you live in a motel.
Better? Close my mouth for you. Don't you do that.
The fuck is wrong with you?
I hope it made some of you leave. Brush my tongue. I do. It's a condition, y'all. I do. It's a condition, y'all. I do. It's a condition, y'all.
That ain't no damn condition.
Close our eyes, baby, get lost, that was lonely. You really don't have anything to do. Like me and Drew keep saying, she just got so much time on her fucking hands, she ain't got shit to do. She's literally in my life.
Now, when she pop your ass and make your hair fly, don't say shit. I don't want to see you come online crying with a black eye talking about justice for me, donate to my GoFundMe because our leader slapped me one good time for talking shit on a live, knowing good and well I could probably see her around town down at the Walmart or something like that. Don't be coming on here doing that type of shit. See, these girls, they be trying to act so bold and stuff. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Then when you get in front of that one person who says, you know what, today I got time. Today I got time. Today I decided I'm going to take a trip down memory lane and bring myself back to when I used to slap bitches for fun. And I'm about to slap your ass for fun. Because who was you talking to on that live when you was like, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. Oh, you don't care? You don't care? Huh? You don't care?
Girl, what's your issue with me? Arlita, literally, girl, what the fuck have I done to you? Not shit.
You see what I'm saying?
You need to just move on. Stop trying to fight a fight that ain't even yours. You're not supposed to be a part of it.
Mm-mm. Oh, we tough.
No, because I'm not gonna, I know how she is. She's all about trying to break down everything that I built. So if I put her on this live with me, all she's gonna do is try to spew a bunch of stuff to get my life shut down. Baby, Arlita in here trying to fucking pick a fight with me.
Oh, hold up.
She ain't got nothing to do.
Oh. Oh, good.
Yep.
Good.
You're like, you're scared of me. You wish.
I dropped off some donuts.
Oh, that's nice of you. Thanks, baby.
Somebody said Drew is scared of her too. Let me tell you something. My man is not about to sit up there and let me argue with an ex on my live. I'm going to hear something like, babe, get off. Don't be entertaining that. Or simply get off live. Not in no disrespectful manner or nothing like that, but just having the knowledge of, yeah, this is some stuff that we deal with. So don't even get on here, right? So I don't understand why Drew isn't protecting her in that nature, especially because it's the connection that Drew has. This is the mother of Drew's children. Drew should be saying something. Drew should be stopping this. And Drew should also be regulating these relationships, not in a controlling way, but saying, Stephanie, you ain't about to sit up here and talk like that. That's a dangerous situation for you because you might be getting into it with the girl over something that's going on with the dad, not knowing the dad is the horrible one the whole time and he don't know how to regulate nothing. So now you just stuck in the middle. And best believe when he leaves you, he's going to treat the new girl just the same. How he's just basically not saying nothing to Stephanie for saying something to Arlita. The new girl that he gets, he going to be treating her the same. The new girl's going to be talking cold about Stephanie. Stephanie's going to be like, Drew, why wouldn't you say anything for me? Why didn't you stand up for me? I'm the mother of your children. She's just your girlfriend. He's gonna be like, well, I didn't want to get in between anything, so I didn't think I should say anything. Yeah, same stuff that he's doing right now, he gonna do to you.
Well, now that my baby's back up, I think I'm going to get the dishes done.
She mad. Oh, where she is mad.
All over the place. Drew deserves better. Drew's gonna leave you this. All over the place.
Ooh, if a man isn't loyal to his kids, he won't be loyal to you. I know that's right.
Actually makes me feel kind of good that you really are that obsessed you couldn't avoid popping in my fucking life to try to start shit. Sorry.
She is saying that in hopes that Drew says something. But he still ain't. Talk that talk, but can't walk that walk.
team Carlito, team Desiraye, team bye. So I feel about that. Bye. It's just like, where are they getting all this crap? Like, you're literally acting like Drew just sits up on the apps talking a bunch of stuff. He's barely on them like that.
Okay, girl.
So for you guys to be like, he's been voicing he's going to get a vasectomy. He's going to cheat on you. He's going to leave you. He's already set it up. He's not saying any of that stuff.
To
That's
you.
crazy.
I said I've eaten a maple donut.
How come they don't never make a maple donut round?
I don't think it'll taste the same. I've had one. The texture's weird.
Really?
A maple ring, like a regular donut.
She's sitting up there crying to us because it's like, guys, you can't tell me what kind of man Drew is. Oh, Drew's gonna leave me. Drew doesn't want to be with me. Drew doesn't want to be married to me. Drew, do you believe any of that? His ass.
Have you ever thought about how fruity is pebble? Like when you're a pebble of a fruit, how do you become the pebble list of the fruity pebbles? And why do they change the colors?
So now she got to hop on the slow train with him in order to make him feel comfortable because he ain't answering the original question or solving the original problem of her feeling lesser than, and hearing these people talk online to her like, bitch, you crazy. He about to do you just as wrong. Team Arlita, Team Des. She looking to him for some sort of reassurance. This motherfucker's still talking around in circles. Cinnamon toast is crunch. And when you crunch the cinnamon, sometimes it becomes toast. And Stephanie, put your foot down. Tell him, hey, this is how I need you emotionally because right now I'm feeling like this. I keep on saying it and I'm going to always say it. If you cannot go to your man with your feelings and they fix your feelings or they try to fix the situation and they don't try to make you feel like you're crazy because you're a woman with feelings, then don't be with them. Shoot, we are women. We could have feelings. We could have emotions. We could say this bothers me. We could say we're feeling crazy. You know why? Because we have hormones. We have periods. We have things that go on every single day inside of our bodies. And with our partner, we're supposed to feel safe enough to tell them those things and also feel confident enough in our partner that they'll fix that for us. I don't feel like Stephanie has that with her man. That's why she comes online and tries to laugh it off. And I don't care. I don't care. Yes, you do, girl. Yeah, you do. And you need to tell that man you care. And if he can't provide the emotional support that you need, you don't need to be with him, dumbass.
It tastes weird.
They say it's called a maple bar, but
I don't know why. Yeah, it's always been a maple bar. So I got Hattie maple bar, chocolate bar with that glaze cinnamon.
Shout out to the pink tea. Said he definitely changed the subject.
Everything that he likes.
I think he's holding you back from your true potential. If you let him, people would support it. Oh, if you left him, people would support it. He cheated already. Dang, she saw that. Look at her eyebrow.
dang, it really just seemed like there's nothing but Arlita's supporters in this comments now, so I'm gonna get going. Y'all can go on her live for that. I'll see y'all next time.
I think that Stephanie is holding on to the wrong man yet again. I think that if Desiraye does get custody of the son, then Stephanie is really going to feel like she has to make up for whatever to show Drew that he should be with her. You know, at first she was using his child, showing that she was quote unquote the better mother, and that probably was enough for Drew to feel like, yeah, this is the woman I should be with. Now, without having that type of showmanship or being able to present the child like a trophy, as in, oh, I'm taking such good care of your kid, that's why you should love me, I don't know what she is going to do aside from stick with him through whatever and continue to make excuses for him. So Stephanie will act as Drew's support system in a way. She'll continue to say, oh, you're doing the best that you can. Of course you can't stay at this job for long because you get tired. Of course you can't do that because of this. Coddle him in a way, baby him in a way. And Drew will stick with her because he likes to hear that type of support. However, I don't believe that he'll be faithful to her because don't nobody want someone who's going to allow them to be a piece of shit ass, bitch ass, whore ass nigga. They just don't. That's what I think. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I think that we are on our way out with Stephanie. I say she got until next summer. Then this girl really gonna be ass out. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. I have been the Just Kason brand. I'm so thankful that you guys tuned in. Please make sure to like the video, have your notification bell turned on so you catch me each and every single time I'm here. And I'll see you guys in the next video.